So what's going on, guys? AdiKing777HD here, and welcome to first video in 2015. Thank you so much, guys, for your great support during 2014 year. 2014 have been absolutely fantastic, and it's going to be definitely a year that's going to remember for quite a while. But we are now in 2015, new chances, new possibilities, and we are going to look at my top 10 silver players ever existing on Ultimate Team. I'm doing a similar series on futhead, and it got I got 100 likes on my second episode of it, so thank you guys for incredible support. Third episode of this series on futhead going to be published later today, but we are going to start with number 10. We're going to have the pop sexual diva Elton. Nah, just kidding, but Elton, one of my favorites, 5-star skiller Brasilver from FIFA 14. He was just ridiculous, guys. Like, his FIFA 13 version was very good. His FIFA 15 version is actually very impressive as well, not gonna lie. But his FIFA 14 was just something else. His left foot was absolutely phenomenal. He just could score. You pretty much scored everything outside the box with his left foot. His left foot was absolutely phenomenal. Only have 2-star weak foot though, because his right foot was simply terrible, but one of the best left foot silver players I ever played with. And this guy just, his pace was fantastic as well, his acceleration was incredible, his passing was great, and also 82 dribbling was absolutely phenomenal. Only have 74 this year, 82 dribbling was simply phenomenal. He just could pretty much skill pass every player with 5-star skills. This guy was just incredible. Number 9 in this episode is going to be, in this list, of course, because this is going to be my final top 10 of silver players I ever play with. So number 9 is going to be Marion from FIFA 10. Actually, there were pretty much, I don't really think there was actually too many people that played with silver players in FIFA 10. There have been quite many people that actually play with silvers in FIFA 11, but don't really think too many people play with silver teams for 10, but few people actually play with silver Bundesliga teams, because they used to be very, very good back then, had like centre backs with over 80 pace and were just incredible. But Marion, this guy had incredible stats, 87 dribbling on his non-informed card, as long as also 76 passing with 84 short passing, 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot, also had 84 free kick accuracies, free kicks were just incredible, and shooting in general absolutely fantastic. This guy, what a card he was in FIFA 10. Now we're going to have a legend from FIFA 11. It is going to be Elsino. He is currently the only right winger back to have 5-star skills in history on Ultimate Team. But this guy was just so fun to play with. Like, FIFA 11 in general was just probably one of the best Ultimate Teams in history. Like, gold players were ridiculously good. Like, overall playing online matches was just so much fun. So much funnier than it actually was in FIFA 13 and 14, in my opinion. Even better than FIFA 15, because Ultimate Team FIFA 15 seems weird. It's not the same. FIFA 11 was just fantastic. Long shots were just so broken. You just could score so many with long shots in FIFA 11, but this guy was absolutely phenomenal with such a high dribbling for a silver and 5-star skills. Just so fun to play with. And Brasilvers in FIFA 11 were just so overpowered and quite expensive at the end, but not at the beginning, to be honest. But now moving to number 7, and we're going to have Marion as avedo. I could pretty much go for any version of him. Could go for his version from FIFA 11, because he had the best card on FIFA. He had the best card on FIFA 11, like he had 83 dribbling and 73 defending, but I went for his FIFA 12 version, because in my opinion was the most overpowered version you can actually play with. Amount of long shots and skill runs this guy made for me was absolutely incredible. FIFA 13 version was incredible as well, as I actually scored a goal in my compilation. You can actually check it out in the description if you want, but FIFA 12 version was just something else, and this guy was just so overpowered. That year was not even normal. Now move on to number 6, and we are going to have Wallyson, Paul Scooterson, Wallyson. Yeah, ridiculous name. But Wallyson in FIFA 13 was just absolutely incredible. If you play with Brazilians and Brazilian teams in general in FIFA 13, you will notice what this guy was actually capable of. His shooting was just absolutely incredible. He had 80 shot power, which is fantastic for a silver player, as long as also had very high finishing and long shot stats. This card was just very good. Like, he 5-star skills as well. He just could skill past every single player. His dribbling for much better than 73 and so clinical inside the box, it was not even normal. You can play him, of course, for skill compilations, but also for normal purposes, because this guy was incredible. Very expensive, cost over 100k, but was absolutely worth it. Number 5 is going to be my favorite card from FIFA 14, and it's going to be in form Naki Wells. His bronze card in FIFA 13 was absolutely sensational, but this card in FIFA 14, absolutely sensational. 87 finishing, 84 long shot, 87 shot power. Absolutely ridiculous stats on him. And this guy pretty much scored everywhere on the pitch. He was so quick. His dribbling was decent, but his shooting was absolutely sensational. If you use him in FIFA 14, you understand how great this guy was. His non-inform was decent, but his inform was just something else. He's going to be number 5, very high spot, but this guy was just so good, scored so many goals for me, and probably one of the best silvers I ever played with for 14. Now move on to number 4, and we are going to have Faisal, the Russian guy. Got the upgraded card, which is already very nice, but this card was his inform, so his upgraded card got the inform card as well. But this guy has some of the most all-rounded stats for his 74 rated card I've probably ever seen on Ultimate Team. 83 pace, 82 dribbling, 80 shots, and also 83 passing. For a silver player, that's absolutely phenomenal. His passing was incredible. His dribbling was like 82 and felt much better than that, could pretty much skill past every player, was pretty quick, but his long shot and shooting in general was so good. Absolutely fantastic card, and I'll only pick him up for 80k. Yes, you heard that right, 80k. FIFA 12 prices were ridiculous. This guy was going for like only 130k, but he was definitely worth it. One of my favorite camps in history probably in FIFA 12. Simply ridiculous. Now move on to FIFA 13, and we are going with Nussie, the brother of my favorite Molde player at the moment, Tariq Nussie. Back in the days when he actually was playing in the Tipo Ligan, and him and Huseklep and Berget in like 3-5-2 or even any other formation was absolutely ridiculous. Huseklep was very good back then in FIFA 13, I absolutely loved him. Berget was insane, but this guy, oh my goodness, his pace, dribbling, shooting and heading is absolutely sensational. Pretty much scored everything inside the box, and 4-star skills as well. Absolutely ridiculous card. Now move on to number 2, and we are going to have probably one of the best players in FIFA 11, silver players in FIFA 11. That is Giovanni in FIFA 11. Pretty much everyone remember this guy. He used to have 81 shot, 85 long shots, 85 free kick accuracy, and 89 shot power. FIFA 11 long shots were just so broken, you could pretty much tap him and pretty much score from any range, but this guy was incredible. Long shots were insane, his dribbling was very good, and also could skill past so many players. You see so many compilations because he had 5-star skills, but his long shot were just incredible. So good, so powerful, but no one can beat this guy in my opinion. One of my favorite cards in Ultimate Team ever, my favorite silver card is going to be El Shaarawy from FIFA 12, and this guy was just something else. Absolutely sensational. You could play with him in any team in Ultimate Team. He just destroyed any gold opponent. This guy had incredible dribbling, felt much better than 79. 81 pace was incredible as well, and also 70 shot and 70 passing. But this guy was so good back then. If you play with him, you understand. But yeah, absolute sensational card. You're probably never going to see a better card than 73 rated El Shaarawy card, cam card. Absolute sensational card. So yeah guys, if you enjoyed this episode, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. It's always appreciated. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for great support of futhead community, helping me out with these player episodes, and see you next time, guys. Peace.